Butthole. Oh, death threats? Don't send me death threats, because I'm gonna report all that to the cops. I'm just sick of it. You can hate Eugene, I don't care. I think I'll argue that you're wrong, but you can think whatever you want. But when you start saying you hope I die, I don't know if you're talking about Josh or Eugene, and I gotta report that. So just don't be an. And then what did I say? Don't stop complaining. Let's just stop complaining about everything on the internet. Okay? Seriously. There's so much. Like, go spend time with your family, or friends, or loved ones. Just get off the internet. Was there anything else? Other than I love you? I do. I love you guys.
What's up, Walking Dead friends and family? It's Brian Castrillo here, back with another video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you like the video, hit that like button. It helps the video get more seen, and hopefully you enjoy this video that I'm about to talk about. Now, right in the beginning of the video, I played a clip from Josh McDermott's old social media page back in about, I think, 2017. He had actually quit social media, and that's because some in the fandom were very ugly to him. There were death threats made, and this revolved around the story from back when Eugene kind of turned on the group, even though he was sort of in a kind of a mole mode, kind of a deep undercover. But people got upset because he was siding with Negan instead of our family, and some said some ugly things to Josh McDermott on social media, and he left this video for us, and he telling how he felt, and the last thing he said, which was very important, is that he loves you, he loves us, he loves the fandom, but some in the fandom took it a little bit too far, and Josh McDermott got a little nervous, and I don't blame him for leaving. And I can tell you, and also you might have noticed a picture where I met Lauren Cohan, and I'm standing there with her. And I also met Josh McDermott back in, both of them in 2014 when I went to Walker Stalker in Atlanta. That was an amazing trip. I went with my good buddy Ben Shore, and also a mutual friend of ours. And I'm going to get back to that story in just a little bit. But I met Josh McDermott, and I had a VIP pass, my Greg Nicotero VIP, which got me a picture with Greg Nicotero, which was really cool. He's an amazing guy. That was such a big honor for me to meet him. But it came with the VIP party, and I went to the party, and one of the guys I got to meet was Josh McDermott. He was so genuine. He was funny. He was just a joy to meet. Really awesome guy, and if you ever get the chance to meet him, I highly recommend it. If you ever get a chance to go to Atlanta, definitely do that. There's all the film sites to see, and just Atlanta is a great city. There's food there, but if you're a big Walking Dead fan, you gotta go to Atlanta. It's kind of a must. So I meet Josh McDermott, and like I said, he was an amazing guy. But unfortunately, he had to quit social media, and he had an amazing social media. He was very interactive with the fans, but some in the fandom took it too far. Now, most of the fandom, and I can say this from personal experience, is amazing. There's so many good people. I met a lot of great friends from The Walking Dead. And the Walking Dead universe, and these are lifelong friends that I will have forever, and I am grateful to the Walking Dead and everything that they gave to this community. But this is sort of my plea to the Walking Dead fandom. See, recently I saw a TikTok video, and this is where Lauren Cohan, who plays Maggie, and Maggie Rhee, who of course was married to Glenn Rhee, and they have their son Herschel Jr., who's gonna have probably I'm predicting kind of a big moment coming in season 11 of The Walking Dead, but that's for another video. But so this video I seen said that Lauren Cohan had left social media because, she's kind of getting bullied on social media. There was some derogatory things said, and I saw screenshots that was in this TikTok video of some of the things that people were saying, and honestly, it was kind of ugly, and I think, and some of it, from what I can gather, has to do with the whole Negan storyline. Is he redeemed? Why people are upset with Lauren for leaving to pursue a career and taking but she left. She went to another show, of course, but they let the story left it open for her to come back, and then of course there was a contract dispute, and back when she had left during that time, and quite honestly, Lauren Cohan has been amazing in The Walking Dead, and she's been there since season 2, and she is definitely deserves to get paid, just like some of the big stars, that some of the other big names in there, like Norman Reedus and Andrew Lincoln, Stephen Young. Some of these, she's been there. She's a huge part of the Walking Dead universe, and I absolutely love Maggie Rhee. And full disclosure, I mean, she's also my celebrity crush. She's a beautiful woman. Her personality is awesome. I love her in a lot of her interviews. She's just so bubbly and cool. And I got a story to tell you about, which I'm going to tell you at the end of this video. But she's just an amazing individual. But in this TikTok video, it's showing how some of the fandom can get ugly, and this reminded me of the Josh McDermott situation, which is why I showed that in the beginning and I started talking about him. But it said that she had left social media due to a lot of this ugly stuff, which happened when, I guess shortly after she was announced at Comic-Con that how she was coming back, and just some in the fandom. And I can tell you from personal experience, I've seen some of this ugly, and it's not cool, guys. Now, again, like I said, most of the fandom is absolutely amazing. It's not toxic. There's so many great people in the fandom. I've met friends that I'm going to have lifelong friends with. These people are amazing, talented, and just really awesome people. But there's a select few that kind of take it too far, and they don't. And I don't know if they get confused between what's reality and what's actual storyline versus reality, and they just take it too far, and they take it out on some of these actors and actresses, and what do they have? What is their only retort? So she left social media, and quite honestly, from some of the stuff I've seen, some of the stuff I've seen with Josh McDermott, I don't blame either one of them. Now, Lauren Cohan did not say that was the reason, but specifically. But I did go to check her social media, because of course I followed her, and sure enough, her Instagram was gone, her Twitter page was gone, and she just no longer was out there. She was no longer giving herself to the fandom, and coincidentally, and I have seen it, some of this ugly has been, it's out there. And for those who choose to go down that path, I want to ask you, as a fellow member of the Walking Dead universe, the family, the fandom, we're all part of this, amazing group of fans, and just, you can hate the character. I can tell you characters in probably, all the Walking Dead universe shows that the character, I hate that character, but the actor and the actress that are portraying these, they are not the character. They are they are portraying a character for you, for your enjoyment, for our enjoyment, to make this show as great as what it is. And I implore you, don't take it out on them. Remember, love the actor or actress. You can hate the character. That's okay. But some of the stuff that's going out there is just not cool. But yeah, here's a little story. Back in 2014, same time when I met Josh McDermott at the VIP party, I also had, I had purchased professional meet and greet with Lauren Cohan. I was going to get my photo, and this was going to be the highlight of my entire Atlanta trip because, like I said, she's my celebrity crush, one of my favorite characters in the show, and I was super excited to meet her. And so my friend Ben and this mutual friend of ours, that she had came with us, she thought it would be this funny joke to take Ben's VIP pass, which would get him into the con, into Walker Stalker, and she wanted to hide it. And Ben and I, while she was just standing around, we looked for his VIP pass, and I swear we wasted a good 2 to 3 hours because we didn't know where it was, and of course, I'm going to help him find it, and so 3 hours we finally gave up, and we still wanted to see at least some of the film sites because we had plans to go to, all these different film sites, but one of the big one, of course, is we want to go to Woodbury. And so Ben's finally like, you know what, screw it. If I can't get in the con, let's at least go to Woodbury. You still got your VIP pass, and I don't want you to. And he didn't want me to miss out on meeting Lauren Cohan, which was, like I said, the biggest. That was huge for me. We had drove all the way from Columbus, Ohio, to get to Atlanta, and this was a big trip for us. So we go to Woodbury, and we visit the Pudding House. We can see Alexandria in the background. Because they, of course, had the fence, then you could not, and this was in 2014, like I said, and you could not get into Alexandria because that storyline was just starting to come up, so that was kind of secretive. They showed us the part where, the governor was hitting golf balls into that street, that alleyway. I went to the store, we saw, the water tower that's in there, just all around Woodbury, and seen some of the film sites there. And if you're on any of my social medias from Facebook, I have a Walking Dead group, The Walking Dead Stuff and Things. I also got Instagram and Twitter, and if you want to follow them, I'm going to put them in the description. You can see some of my photos from that trip. But so anyways, we're pretty much wrapping up Woodbury, and we don't have much time to get to where the con was, and we had kind of just enough time for us to get there, park, and for me to at least get this photo shot with Miss Lauren Cohan, and Ben did not want me to miss it, and kudos to him but he wanted, right before he left, he wanted to go in the Woodbury shop and, get himself a souvenir. So at least he got something out of this, since at the time we thought he lost his VIP pass. So he goes in the Woodbury shop, and our mutual friend, she was sitting in the front seat. I was the driver, and out of nowhere, she just opens up her purse and pulls out Ben's VIP pass, and thought it was the funniest joke, prank, whatever, that she had his VIP pass this whole time. I, of course, was upset because Ben was going to miss out on some of the stuff. He already, we were missing out on going to like Terminus and some of these other areas and film sites we wanted to do. And we wasted all this time on this day just looking for that, because she thought it was a big joke to hide this. And now we're really pressed for time, and I had to cruise like I was driving. I'm not going to say how fast I was going, but I had to get there, pretty quickly. And I finally get there, and of course I don't have time to find a parking spot. There is no parking. So we literally had to park roughly about 10 blocks away. and I'm wearing like this blue button-up shirt. I think I got khakis on, and so we parked 10 blocks away, and Ben's like, dude, you just gotta go. We don't just run, make it there. And him and her walk. We're gonna walk there and meet me there now that they had their passes so they can get in. And of course he was so upset at her hiding this. In fact, I don't even think they talk to this day. I don't even think they're friends anymore, which I don't blame them. But so I literally ran 10 blocks, 10 or so blocks to get to where the con was. And it was almost at the end of the con. Like literally, I think I had like 10 minutes left to get in her line. I got in the line, and it was there was still a decent line, but I'm breathing heavy. I'm kind of sweating, and I finally get up to Lauren Cohan, and she was just the sweetest person. Just one of the most memorable moments that I have had with any of the the Walking Dead family that I got a chance to meet. Some of the different actors. She was just incredible. She was sweet, and of course it was a professional photo shoot that you can get with her. So they had to really move it up. But I'm sitting there trying to catch my breath. So hopefully someday I'll get to retake that photo and get another photo and get her autograph. But she was incredibly sweet. It was just a really cool moment, and I was honored to have the opportunity to meet her. And I hope someday maybe she does come back to social media. I'm really looking forward to seeing her reprise her role as Maggie Rhee in season 11 in the Commonwealth arc. And I hope the fans just take it easy on her. She's an amazing actress. She's a really sweet individual, and just some of the stuff that some just choose to do it's not cool. We are better than that. We have to come together as a family. We are the Walking Dead, and appreciate all of the stuff that they have done for us. I mean, and especially through this pandemic that we dealt with, and the whole cast is just working hard to make sure that we have this amazing product for us, the fans, to enjoy. But yeah, I just want to talk about that. Lauren, we love you. You're an amazing actress, and the fandom cannot wait for season 11. I know I'm excited. And hope someday you do come back to social media. I'm sorry for some of the stuff that you had to deal with. It definitely wasn't cool, but most of us are here for you. And to the fans, I hope you're with me, and let's do better. Let's show our love and our passion, and for all the hard work and the great storylines that the cast has given us through the years. But yeah, that's just what I want to get on and talk about. And of course, I love you guys. And it's been this whole ride. I can't believe we're coming into the 11th season, with the Rick Grimes movies kind of in the background. They're coming. It's been one hell of a ride, and I am ready for season 11. I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited. I cannot wait to see some of the different storylines that are going to happen with the Commonwealth, with Maggie, with Negan, with Daryl, and how they're going to remix some of the different stories from the iconic moments in the comics during the Commonwealth arc. But anyways, if you like the video, smash that like button. I'd love to hear your take on some of your predictions for this upcoming season. What do you want to see? But yeah, love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.